Hello everyone. So today I thought I'll probably show you how to configure insert module. Now insert is one of my favorite module in Drupal. I mean, there are so many modules that I love using, but insert is really amazing because it will make your life a lot easier, especially when you are dealing with images. Now, first of all, installing insert or any other module is quite straightforward. Just install it using Composer. You can do Composer require Drupal/insert, or maybe take a look at this particular page for any module and then download the version that you think is probably right for your Drupal version. Now to configure insert module, and I'll probably show you how it works. So let me open one of the page where I may have, let us say, an image. So talking about this particular page where, or maybe I'll just open this blog, Sparks' website revamped. So right now, I don't really have any image which is displayed on the actual page, but I do have an image which is basically added using this particular field called blog image. Now sometimes I want to have a couple of fields or at least two fields in my content, one for the actual image that I want to display using the field, but for content image, which is basically an image where image field where basically I upload images, but I insert them within my content. So this is something that I do quite a lot. I have usually two images. It makes life a lot easier when it comes to managing images when you're dealing with Drupal based sites, because when you have images, when you have two image fields, one image field can be used for displaying somewhere, maybe on the view, for example, like this particular field or this particular image for this view is coming from one specific field. You can also do it using your normal one image field, but in that case it can be a bit cumbersome because sometimes I want to insert them in the body, but not always. So having these two fields, I think, makes and keeps things very tidy for me. Now the problem is, for inserting these images, let us say, I would not be inserting this blog image in the content. I will be using this content image field. So if you have to use this particular image somewhere in the content, you can actually copy the image address and you can of course paste it here, and of course this will work, but you should ideally not use the whole path. You should use something like this, and you need to basically also insert the image tag img src is equal to, and then you would do something like this, right? And this is again not a problem, but it took me few or maybe at least 30 seconds to do it. And again, there is no style here, right? This is the original image, but you may have styles configured. You should be using styles, image styles for your image fields. Now, when you configure insert module, I'll show you how to configure it, but that is not really the complicated part. It is actually very, very simple. So when you have the insert module enabled, what you can do when you are looking at one individual image, you can select which image field or which image style you want, and then click on the insert button. It will basically insert this whole thing as it is for you. Basically, this will make sure that you have the right style, number one, and at the same time it will insert the tag, proper img tag, because right now in the above img tag I forgot to insert this /, which is of course not nice. But imagine doing this with simply a click of a button. Now to configure this, it is actually very simple. What you need to do, you need to use of course insert module. You have to first enable it, but once you enable it, you have to go to your content type. Let us say you have blog, right? So go to the blog and then go to manage form display. You have to go to the manage form display, not display, because we are looking at, we want to use this insert module when you are working on the blog, when you are editing the blog. So the only thing that you need to do is you need to use this blog image, and instead of image, use image insert. That is number one. The second thing that you need to do, if you have to select, if you want to to be able to select various styles, you can actually click on this cog and then select all those styles. If you select all of them, then any new image style that you may create in future will also be included by default. And when you do these selections here, then when you are of course trying to insert the image, you will be presented with these styles based on, of course, your size or whatever needs you may have. And you may also need to configure the image. For example, right now I'm not really using. I'm using this pure HTML, but you might be using basic HTML, which is basically the one that comes with Drupal, which I use sometimes. But in this case, if you have to insert, let us say, a medium image, it will be inserted as it is. It is like what you see, what you get, and it is quite convenient when you're dealing with images. So I thought I'll probably show you how to work with the insert module, and I quite like this module because it will save a lot of my it saves a lot of time, and I think you should also consider using it in case you are struggling with images within your body. Try to use insert module, and that is all. That is all I wanted to cover in this video. I hope you enjoyed watching this video and you learned something new today. Thank you very much. Bye bye.